What's up, everybody? It's Vicious765 here, and today I want to talk about the new Dragon Ball Fighter scans. Yep, it looks like Kid Buu, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, and Adult Gohan, or Ultimate Gohan, are making it into Dragon Ball Fighters. Now, this is actually really cool to me because I actually tweeted Arc, I believe last week, that they needed to add Kid Buu, Android 21, Ultimate Gohan, and Gotenks, I believe. I believe those are the 4 characters I said they needed to add to Dragon Ball Fighters. And here we go. We got 3 of them. Android 21, I say Android 21 because it's not confirmed that she's playable yet. And the reason why I'm not so sure she is going to be playable, or if she isn't, is because I've seen this happen with Guilty Gear, where they made at least 2 characters fight in scenes in Guilty Gear. That would be, I forget her name. She was like the president or some shit. And there was this other guy. He was the president of somewhere else. I forget his name. He had blank eyes. They had fought in the story mode, but they weren't playable. They were never even added as DLC. So that's my only concern with Android 21. Anyways, I'm very happy to see Kid Buu. Kid Buu is my favorite version of Buu. I feel like he's the most, simplistic, kind of the most iconic, especially since he just sort of destroyed the earth like it was nothing. He didn't fuck around. He wasn't like so stupid like Fat Buu, and he wasn't like, I don't know, childish. Well, he's childish, but not as like childish as Super Buu, where Super Buu was like, hey, I want to fight somebody real tough. You know, it's like, what the fuck was up with that? I don't think they could really implement Super Buu into the game without it would take a while if they implemented Super Buu, because they couldn't just make Super Buu. They would need to make Super Buu and give him the ability to buff himself by, you know, becoming Gotenks or Gohan, and that would just take too much fucking time. So whatever. Anyways, I'm glad Buu's in the game. I'm not going to go over the moveset that people keep going over in every single video I've clicked on relating to this. I'm just going to assume you guys know it. If not, then I guess I'll say a little bit about it. I'm not going to say a lot. Apparently, Buu can stretch his limbs like Piccolo, and etc., etc. And he has his signature moves from the series, you know. He has a Planet Burst attack, which is actually one of my favorites. And moving on from that, Ultimate Gohan, I requested because I like him more than Teen Gohan. Teen Gohan is just, he's cool, but I don't like him in this game because it seems like he doesn't have a lot of ranged options. And he's a bit stubby. Like, a lot of his attacks don't reach out very far. And I just don't see a lot of practical use for him. Like, I don't see why I would use him instead of Vegeta, because Vegeta's moveset seems a little bit more practical, if you ask me. But that's just me. That's just an opinion. Ultimate Gohan is my favorite form of Gohan, like I said. And I can't wait to see what he's about. Now, people are speculating that he's going to buff himself. Like, he's going to have a Dragon Install type super where he just keeps buffing himself, etc., etc. The way to describe it in the Jamatsu magazine, I think I pronounced that correctly. They said that each time he does a special move, he's going to get a buff, apparently, I think. That's how they described it. And to me, that sounds more like Junpei. For those who are familiar with Persona Ultimax, Junpei, he's a character on there where he has a move where he hits you with his bat. I believe that was his heavy normal strike. Every time he hits you with the bat, there's a counter that goes up, I believe. And once that counter gets past a certain point, he is able to buff himself. And I think it's going to be more along the lines of that situation instead of like, well, Soul Bad Guy where he does Dragon Install or Golden Frieza. I think he's actually going to buff himself continuously doing certain special moves. Or be like Bang. You know, Bang from Blaze Blue, where Bang gets certain characters, or even Susanoo, where he gets certain nodes unlocked so he can do different moves. It could be any which way. This is all speculation. We just gotta wait for a trailer. Gotenks, I'm happy that he made it. I really wish it was just Super Saiyan Gotenks. I don't really like Super Saiyan 3. It's my least favorite Super Saiyan transformation. Next to Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan Blue. Oh my god. Anyway, yeah, I don't really like that transformation, but I do like Gotenks. I'm glad that they decided to put Gotenks in there instead of separate Goten and Trunks. That was just truly a smart decision on their behalf. I'm sure they're going to do a fusion dance probably right before the fight starts as their intro. That would be really nice. But yeah, and a lot of people, I guess they were like kind of weirded out by like how his kamikaze ghosts weren't his level 3. Well, I mean, I get it, but I mean, that would just summoning one ghost would be kind of lame, I guess, because that's what they did like in Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3, and that was kind of lame. But I guess they could do multiple ones, but whatever, I don't really care. Oh, hold on just a second, guys, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Had to deal with a little mishap. Anyway, where was I? Was I talking about Gotenks? I don't even remember. Whatever, fuck it. I'm going to continue on with what I was saying. Yeah. These 3 characters, I was really waiting for them, and now I don't care who makes it in the game. It literally doesn't matter to me. I've been waiting for these 3 characters since the Yamcha Tien reveal, and now that we got them, everything's going to be a-okay. So, if people want their little fucking super characters, they can get them now. I don't care. Or Broly. I don't care either. I don't care about Broly. I don't care about super characters. To be honest, it actually amazes me that people want super characters as much as they do. Because Hit, Beerus, those characters aren't that cool to me. He's a god of the destruction. I understand he's super powerful, but Beerus, this is something I've been wanting to say for a long time. Beerus doesn't even look cool. Hit looks alright. He looks okay, but he doesn't really look all that cool. His power is alright, but in a video game, you're not going to see him do anything that fucking spectacular. There's no way they're going to allow you to fucking stop time with him and do all sorts of amazing shit. People like Izanami, characters like Izanami, can do that on Blaze Blue, but they don't really get that much out of it. So I don't understand what people are like, what they're hoping for, but if they do get hit, I'm going to let them know right now, what they're going to get is just going to be just like the regular cast. So, I mean, that's that. And, yeah, I mean, not hating or anything. Like, I hope those characters do come for you guys, but, I don't know what to say. Honestly, if there is a super character or super characters that I want to join the cast, it would probably be the girls, because Dragon Ball is filled with fucking male fighters, and having Android 18 and Android 21 isn't enough female for me. So hopefully they can put Kale, Khalifa, and hell, even Kefla in the game. Oh, Vegito! I want Vegito in the game too. That's gotta happen. Not Vegito Blue though. It has to be like Super Saiyan Vegito, Super Vegito, not that other bullshit. Blue Vegito who fucking got knocked out. Or he didn't get knocked out, but he got knocked down by somebody who should have been way weaker than him. Get the fuck out of here, Dragon Ball Super.